Hello everyone and welcome back to the Warrior Cat Sims 3 challenge, and this is another Behind the Paws episode, and this time we are making some very important new cats based off of your guys' original character suggestions and our last creating your characters Sims 3 Warrior Cats Behind the Paws episode. Talk about a mouthful, right? So if you are wondering how you can submit your original character in order to possibly become one of the cats in our story, then be sure to check out the comments section where I will pin the rules, and don't forget you can copy paste the cats that you have put into previous videos. I go through all 3 videos when I am looking for new cats though, so don't worry if you submitted one in the past. Adding it again will just increase the chances that it might be selected, but you don't have to do that if you're like, but Seri, I wrote the perfect thing. I will do my best. I am making cats left and right lately. You guys are amazing and so creative, and I can't wait to see you kick up the role plays with each other again, because I can reassure you, you guys have come up with some fantastic characters, and there were almost 2,000 comments on the last video on top of the 2,000 from the video before that. So considering I can only make 2 or 3 cats at a time, it's going to take me a while to be able to really create tons and tons and tons of the suggested ones, but this is really fun and a great way to expand our world. And like I keep mentioning, we will have that website coming up in the future so that hopefully I will be able to provide all of the cats created for anyone to download, and your creation can go forth and become a cat in so many other people's Warrior Cats challenges in their Sims 3 worlds as well. So today we are starting off with Dawnheart, who is a cat suggested by Katasaurus, and I'm really excited because, oh my god, stripy tail! I didn't do that, it just came with the stripy tail. I wonder if I'm gonna leave that. We'll have to see what the description says. But I'm really excited because the 3 cats that I picked this time are actually very important, and they are going to be immediate members of MeadowClan. I have a few of the cats in mind from MeadowClan that you guys will have met by now, who I definitely am happy to see them appear. I know they're going to make many of you guys very excited, but I needed some more members of the clan, so we're going ahead and we are adding in Dawnheart here, and let's go ahead and see what her description is. She is from Katasaurus. Whew, and I almost gave away some secrets there, but there we go. Yeah, there's gonna be some cats I already have planned for the clan, but I thought, hey, why not add in some of your guys' original cats just to kick off the beginning of MeadowClan. So Katasaurus is the first one who came up when the random generator selected her comment, and her cat is Dawnheart. Dawnheart is a small she-cat. She is small because of being stunted at growth as a tiny kitten, which led to her having a fairly big head for her body, which often makes her feel insecure. She has 1 green and hazel eye and 1 blue eye. She has an orange patch covering her green eye and has a beautiful calico coat. She is friendly, adventurous, and loyal. And her background: she lived happily in a family of 5 throughout her first few moons of living. But one day, 2 legs came and took away her parents, leaving her and 2 siblings all alone. They were very deprived of nutrition they needed to live, and unfortunately her siblings ended up passing away. Such is the dramatic life of a wild cat, I suppose. Her family is very distantly descended from clans, but always kept the name tradition. Dawnheart struggled to survive, but kept her chin up as she strived to reach her dream of being in a big happy family, as she feels the need to fill the emptiness left in her heart by being on her own. So she's got a really great story, and I already have a really great role that I need Dawnheart to fill. So we're gonna go ahead and start creating her. She automatically came in with this calico coat, which I thought was pretty awesome. And we're going to give her name, Dawnheart, female, adult. She's going to be of MeadowClan. There we go. And then we are also going to give her those eyes. So let's start with the eyes, since they were something that were very distinctly mentioned. So we're looking for 1 green and hazelish eye and 1 blue eye. So we'll start here, and then we can dive in to tweak the eye color just a wee bit. We can get some of that bronzy color to make it hazel. We'll pop over here and we will make it a nice blue color. Nice, let's go with really light blue, I think, and just play with the genetics a little. The more we play with the genetics that we create with our cats we create here in Create a Sim, the more interesting things become when those cats start having kits of their own. So we'll give her, let's see, I think it needs to be a little bit more green. There we go. I think that's really lovely. Look at that. Green eye and blue eye. And thank you guys for letting me know you can indeed save the color sets of your eyes by clicking the nifty little save button here. So I'll remember that in the future when we have sibling sets with really unique eye colors like Soot and Shade from last time. All right, and so she's going to have a bigger head than normal. We're going to give her a big old noggin because that is, let's see, skull shape. Maybe a little bit taller. There we go. Head shape would alter these bits, but we're really looking for head scale. There we go. So she's got kind of a big old noggin. There we go. That makes her look just a little bit off, probably because her body, that'll definitely will make her body look a little scrawnier. And then I kind of want to change, let's see, head width, maybe just a little bit smaller. But we still want it to stand out because it's supposed to be a distinctive trait on her. There we go. And Dawnheart, what a name. So we do have Dawn Step. She is one of our cats, so hopefully we won't get them confused since we'll have two cats with Dawn in their name. But that happens a lot when you have warrior cats. All right, we'll give her a nice little skull shape. I think that's good. It gives her like a petite jaw, even though she has a big old head. And then let's pop back over. And we are going to give her, let's see, I kind of feel like her body needs just a teensy bit of tweaking. Yeah, to make her look just a little bit thinner. There we go. But I would love to give her a bigger coat. So let's see if I can hunt down the coat type, which is always so exciting. Chest scale. Having her be just a little bit on the scrawny side. Oh, there we go. And I bet it's going to be up here. So coat, we'll jump over there and we will edit the fur shape a little bit to see what we have for her options. Let's do curl size, curliness. We could give her some nice, like slightly curly fur. Oh, I love this. Woo, look at that. Isn't that so fun? I love that by making your guys' cats, I've discovered so many new fur types. I didn't know these were here in the year I've been doing warrior cats because I never really needed to play with them. See, and that's a lot better. By adjusting the fur density, you can really make the cats look a lot more interesting. We might have Lizard Paw go ahead and develop a little bit more fur with the coming cold season. There we go. And let's give her that distinctive look. So she's already got the calico body. She just came with it. I think it's kind of hilarious. She has a stripy tail. I don't know if we should leave the stripy tail though. I will admit, maybe we'll go for like normal calico. That's probably better. Oh my goodness. And the orange patch covering the green eye popped right there without me even having to go in and tweak it. So the only thing I think we need to do on Dawnheart now is maybe tweak her coat just a teensy bit. No, not like that. Not like that. I take it back. I take it back. She doesn't need to be like a Reese's piece. We're going to tweak her coat just a little bit to give her some unique... No, she's got the other tail back. Oh, look at that smug little smile she had for just a second. All right, we're going to run down here and then we're going to go ahead. And what I want to do is just give her some of her own unique spots and dots because I think it's fun to take the base pattern that you start with and to really jump in here and just throw on some like new spots here and there. We'll give her a nice big spot. You can actually move the order that the spot patterns show up in by dragging them down on this side. And then we'll change the color of it a little bit. Lots to choose from. Yeah, we'll give her like a lighter color like this, maybe. There we go. So we'll do that and then swap over. There we go. See, just like a spot like that already gives her a lot more uniqueness and more character that we can work with. We'll like clone that, grab it, toss it over her rump, I think. There we go. And already she looks super unique compared to the basic calico template. And I really love that because now her kits will definitely seem super duper unique and they'll have an appearance totally different from what comes in the game. Oh, let's give her that long tail. That's really cool. All right, Dawnheart, you're looking pretty awesome. And we might even give her one more patch over the eyeball. That'll be, oh, that's a really cool little face look. Ooh. And there we go, scooch it over. It's really hard to drive. And maybe scooch it back some. All right, there, almost. Let's scooch it, scooch it, scooch it. And then I want it towards her nose. That actually looks pretty cool if you ask me. That patch sort of spreads across her face and it gives her a little bit of a look like somebody who has some conflict in their past. So we'll go ahead and leave that. And that pretty much covers everything she needs. She's got a nice body. She's got some interesting unique markings to distinguish her from the basic templates of the cats that will show up. We'll give her long tail or a short tail. Oh gosh, that looks adorable. It doesn't mention how long her tail is. I think she's okay with a long tail, but man, those little stubby tails are pretty cute too. And let's dive into her personality. We're gonna add in those traits. She is adventurous. She is friendly and loyal. Now, those are all positive traits, but I also find that if she's friendly and loyal, that may mean that she could be a little bit easy to push around. Can I add in loyal for a cat? Where's my loyal skill? Oh my goodness. Non-destructive, playful, proud, quiet, shy. I think loyal is a skill you have to earn. So we're gonna go ahead and we will give her the neat trait, since loyal does not appear to show up, but we know that she's loyal. So we're going to add in the fact that she really, Dawnheart really desires to develop a family that she can call her own, after a life spent alone once her parents were taken away by two legs and her siblings perished in the wild. She is a very loyal cat who always looks out for family. So that will help me remember, yeah, she's loyal even if that's not a trait. But when it comes to all of those positive traits, adventurous, friendly, loyal, those are all really positive things. I also am always in the storyteller part of my mind, keeping an eye out and keeping my memory kind of tilted towards the idea that if you're friendly and loyal, what happens if you're loyal to the wrong cat and you don't want to make waves? There's something to be said for having kind of an aggressive backbone to defend yourself in case you put your loyalties in the wrong kitty cat. But all right, she's ready to go. I'm so excited to see what we're going to do with her in MeadowClan, and it's time to add in the next cat. All right, and this cat is going to be Mel, a former kitty pet, and she was created by the 3 team. And Mel is a skinny brown she-cat with brown eyes and long legs. She is fearful right now because she has 2 small kits of her own by her side who are only a few moons old. However, she is fast and strong, and her kits are small enough she's been running with both of them in her mouth at the same time. So this actually fits in very well for what I needed these cats for MeadowClan. You guys have met them by now. You know the fate of Dawnheart and Mel, and I liked that she didn't have the same warrior cat name system, so we can kind of throw in a bit of a kitty pet background twist here. And I also love that when I loaded in, it just immediately had this tabby cat, so that was pretty awesome, kind of a good sign. So she's a tabby cat with brown fur, and she has brown eyes and long legs. So let's go ahead and give her those big, beautiful brown eyes first thing. It's kind of nice when you just have the cats automatically come in with a template that looks the same. You don't have to spend forever working on them, but we're going to give her some unique brown eyes so that any kits that she have will be able to really stand out a little bit. We'll do a little bit of color, a nice bit of contrast with the dark and the light, and those are actually really lovely brown eyes. Like, you could kind of lose yourself in staring at them, and they just, oh, very lovely, very lovely. Wonderful. Look like they hold a lot of mystery. You can't really tell what she's thinking. And because she is supposed to be a fearful, skinny brown cat, we may actually alter what her fur type is or her body type, depending. I really love the tabby pattern that she actually already came with. I don't think I'm actually going to change it. Sometimes I really love to. Sometimes it just is gorgeous as it is. But we're going to make her a lot skinnier by changing her fur type. And that actually, I mean, it changes their personality so much just by playing with fur type like this. So we might make her really skinny. That seems really good. Like, really, really skinny. We might adjust her fur fluffosity though. So let's tweak that a little bit. Mel seems to be a pretty easy peasy one to get a good feeling for. Some of them I have to kind of play with things a little bit more. Let's see, long tail. Yeah, let's give her a nice long tail. We'll give her a bit of a fluffy tail. And then long fur, long comb fur, fluffy rear. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's so cute. We'll keep her kind of on the thin side with that. Short length. Nice. So you can really tweak things. You can make the tail look longer, but still make the fur look shorter. I am learning so much every time I play. And I actually want to make her ears a little bit smaller to give her a little bit more characteristic, a little bit more uniqueness. I need to stop clicking on that thing. Okay, there we go. I don't think we need to give her folded over ears, but just giving her smaller ears in general may help. So ear width, ear volume, let's see, ear depth, we can tweak those things. I kind of want them to be like cute little ears, maybe just a teensy bit. Yeah, like a teensy bit of ear flop. And then there we go. Some normal ear shape, ear tip angle. Yeah, why not give her some just like unique little ears? She's tired. She's a tired mama. She's been working so hard at protecting her kits and keeping them safe. So there we go. I like that. See how different she looks already just by tweaking her ears. And we do want her to look a little bit exhausted. Not because I wish that for her, but she's had a hard life. I want to make her jaw a little bit bigger. Maybe adjust her skull shape. There we go. Maybe adjust her head shape just a little bit. I love how much you can play with this. And then I did want to give her a bigger jaw, but it appears that that's not really flu length. Is that it? There we go. By pulling in the flu length, it actually makes her look a little bit bigger and maybe a teensy bit of a bigger head. Let's make that head a little skinnier, a little bigger, a little smaller. It's your chin. It's like her jaw, her head shape, skull shape. What is it that I'm confused by? How do I make your face bigger, Mel? Do you not want a bigger face? You know what? I think we'll leave her at that. I feel like I need to tweak something, but I'm not exactly sure what. So Mel, you're excused. All right. So for her traits, I would say that she is probably, since she's been working so hard at protecting her children, I would say, I would say a little aggressive because she has worked so hard to protect them and she's very fearful. Let's add in skittish to show that she's a little bit fearful. She kind of is very worried about things. And then let's add in maybe, I don't want to put like aggressive in because she's not really aggressive. She's just very skittish and fearful. So we'll put in skittish and then maybe lazy, just to imply that she's an exhausted mother. Not that she's like lazy by nature, just man, it's hard taking care of these kids. She's been on the run. She's been trying very hard to take good care of them. And then I'm kind of thinking quiet because she's been trying to take good care of her family. And friendly, well, friendly, let's do friendly too, because she wants to take care of her kittens. So there we go. There you are, lovely lady. So now Mel is up and ready to go. She is going to be one of the queens in the MeadowClan. And we have one more cat to add in today to help balance out the protective side of our clan as well. Oh my, well this was a handsome cat to just randomly roll in, but this is not quite the color coat of the new cat, Orzo, which is Italian for bear that we are adding in. And Orzo is from Stray Stars, one of the cats submitted by them, and he is a male cat. He's going to be a light brown, incredibly fluffy tom with vibrant green eyes and a tail that is completely pure black. He has white socks on his front legs. Again, I find it ironic that he actually came in just by clicking a new cat with white socks, and a black muzzle. He is very masculine. Orzo was born to a rogue she-cat. He grew up learning how to hunt with his mother until she died of illness. He is well, kind of a flirt. His personality, he is a hunter from his mama's expert skills passed down to him. He's friendly, growing up with a very kind mother, and he's a genius. He's very crafty when it comes to living out in the wild. So it sounds like he is the perfect kind of cat to add in. I think it's kind of interesting how he just popped in looking like this. We're going to be making him a light brown shade. So we'll start there and then we'll add his fur flufosity pretty soon. So let's see, nice light brown. That's more of an orangey color. That's more of a tan color. So let's just yank this over here. I'm looking for more of a brown shade. Let's see. And we need to do light brown, which is kind of tricky. Oh, that's more sepia. Yes, I know many color names because my mother is an artist. And anybody who's grown up with an artist mother knows that you learn your colors pretty well, pretty early on. So let's dive into tweaking the details of his coat, and then we'll see what we can do. Light brown, vibrant green eyes. The tail is completely pure black, so we'll work on that in just a second here. But we need to find out where his little spots and dots are. We probably need to pull off. Let's yank that. Oh, hi, buddy. Right up at your face. And I'm going to yank off those patterns. So he just randomly came in with these little stripes on his back. We're going to be removing them to give him a more clear coat. There we go. And then we've got a tail that we need to add some nice darkness onto. So let's scooch this down to the end of the tail. We're going to give him a all black tail, if I can cover the area of the tail appropriately. So we're going to put that on there. In fact, I bet we could probably just like mark his tail. And then we're going to adjust the coloring in just a second here. Where's the layer? There's the layer. We're going to snag this. Pure black. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Now we just need to make sure that that tail stays that color. So we're going to come down. Up you go, up you go. And up you go, up you go. Putting it to the top of the list so that way I know it's not being hidden behind any other pattern bits that we may have. We're going to get another copy of that layer just to make sure that the whole tail, I see that little bit that's trying to be a different color. Pretty much the whole tail is a nice, strong, pure black tone. And I'll see how high up I can make it until it starts touching his haunches a little bit. That's pretty awesome. All right, so light brown, pure black tail, white socks on his front legs. Ironically, he just kind of came in with those white socks, no problem. We'll make both of them about the same length, maybe a little higher. Maybe one, yeah, there's a little bit of a difference in the size of the socks, but I think that adds a little bit of personality. And then his muzzle needs to be pure black as well. That may be interesting. We'll have to see if they play nicely together. Come on. Wow, look at him. Guys, he is gorgeous. I love him. All right, so now we need to adjust his fur fluvosity. Let's head over to the fur selection. The more cats we make, the faster I'm getting at these. There's a nice flow to how you can handle it. So he's very fluffy, incredibly fluffy, the fluffiest. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so maybe fluffy tail, long tail. Whoa, hey now. There we go. So depending on what you do, fur length, fur density. Whoa. The density actually seems to make them look more fluffy. Look at that tail. Oh, he's gotten so fluffy. All right. Then we'll back up a little bit and make sure that I've got the fluffy. Oh, this is fluffy. He's the fluffiest. There we go. Orzo, look at you. Fantastic. And let's dive in to his eyes and make them that vibrant green that we're really going for here. Right now they're two different colors, so we need to make them both the same color. There we go. And we're going to make them really, really, really vibrant green. So, oh wow, just tweaking one of the layers actually helps a lot. And maybe pull this over here a little bit. All right, there we go, guys. I'm really happy with him. We're going to add in his traits now. So we're going for hunter, we're going for friendly, and we're going for genius. So there's a lot of friendly cats in MeadowClan, it seems. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure you want to watch out. If you have really super duper friendly cats, there always runs that risk that if they put their loyalty and don't want to shake any waves or change the way things are going, they might get pushed around pretty easily by a stronger personality. Or should I say personality? But all right, so we have these three. We've got Dawnheart, Mel, and Orzo. We are going to be seeing them jump into MeadowClan. You guys will have seen them by now, hopefully. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with them. Again, check the comment section down below to figure out how to leave behind your warrior cat suggestion. And remember, there's over thousands of comments on suggested cats, so it truly is a shot in the dark, a random chance, and I don't want to dissuade any of you guys. Just I want to be real. I'm not ignoring your cat. I'm not purposely not picking you. There's just thousands to pick from, so if you look at it, you could probably get a feel for how overwhelming it can be, and I can just promise you I love this, and as long as you guys love it too, I'll be making as many of the cats as possible and sharing them, so hopefully lots and lots of people will enjoy your creation. All right, I'm gonna get these guys settled into MeadowClan, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.